Hi guys. So do you have any doubts on yesterday's class? So yesterday we discussed meter, article, footer, and figure, dialog tag. So block and inline. So do you have any doubts on these topics? So yesterday we leave the iframe tag, right? So we already discussed how to place the iframe code. So then we can see how we can place the third party website content in our web page. Okay, so yesterday we discussed how we can place the YouTube video directly. We can get the iframe code from here. So when we click on share, it is showing it here. So then we can take this, copy this one, and so we can paste into our our editor. Then we can see in our web browser. I can see visual editor. Here, open folder and editor UI training. So inside of HTML, we are having all these things, right? So the next, so 19.html. Okay, so then colon dot type. So then HTML plus head tag. So then instead of head, title, iframe tag example. Okay, so then body inside. So whatever we copied from YouTube, then we can paste it here. So WordPress. So then width and height. So then SRC. These three attributes is required. So remaining all are optional. It's not required. So YouTube is defaultly providing these attributes. Now if you can see, so HTML. It is 18.html. Okay, it is 19.html, right? This. Okay, so it is placing the YouTube. But suppose if I want to place some other data, suppose I have a coffeemissions.com, so then I want to place this one into our web page. So then we can see how we can place it. So just copy this same, so then remove. So all these things is not required. Yes, you can copy the URL. So which content you want, so then you can copy that URL, then paste it here. So then now you can see. So mostly it will not show. Yes, now it is showing. See, it is showing. So whenever, so this is showing fine. So then, so whenever I am placing the google.com, now you can see. So I am unable to see this one. So this is the latest security feature. So browsers cannot allow third-party servers without server. So we have to access all these things from server only. So if you can observe here, see it here, refused to display google.com in a frame because it set x frame options, same origin. So that means we have to load from local host. So then only we can able to switch. So previous one there is no security, so that's why it is displayed. So previous one confirmations.com, so there is no security, so they are allowing to display this content in the third party. Okay, so now see. So if I comment this one, I'm copying the YouTube video, I'm commenting the YouTube video. Now this one, 100% I am setting. Now you can see this one. So if we can increase the width of height of this one, so then around 768. Now you can see. Okay. Okay, this is the way. First, suppose if you want to remove this frame border also, we can remove it. So where is this one? Frame border. So 0 frame border attribute 0. If we can set the 0, so then frame border also remove. Okay, so this is the way we can set up the third party websites, third party content in a iframe. So whenever you want to display any content, whenever you want to display any third party content in your web page, we have to use the iframe concept. So in this, these three attributes are important: iframe, width, height, and src. These three attributes are important. Okay, so this is the iframe. So the next one is so HTML special characters, HTML meta tag, so HTML style, HTML script, HTML nav tag, HTML. So first we can see the HTML special characters. When we see in the keyboard, so we are having all the alphabets, we are having all the alphabets, so then we are having the numeric letters, and also we are having the some special characters, and also we are able to see the arithmetic operators also. Okay, so instead of those things, so if we want to display the other special character, so then how we can display? So all those characters coming from HTML hexadecimal code only. Okay, so our keyboard doesn't have lot of symbols like copyright. So if you can see it here, so when you see in the footer, so this is a copyright symbol. So then how we can place this symbol? How we can place this symbol? Okay, so same thing like copyright, trademark. Okay, so these type of symbols we don't have in keyboard. So then if you want to display those type of characters in the web page, so we have to use the HTML special characters. Okay, so first one, so reserved characters in HTML. So these are all things. Reserved characters means, so whatever characters is having in keyboard, so those are the reserved keywords. Okay, so if you want to display these codes in a HTML code, so without using keyboard characters, then we have to display like this. We have to use this decimal code, and this is the name of entity. Okay, so few things are having the code. This is the apostrophe, this is the ampersand, less than, greater than. So whatever the special characters having the name, so then we can use with that short names. Okay, so this is the NBSP means spaces. Okay, so we have to, if we want to give the space, then we have to use the space. So for suppose when we use the paragraph, so copy same thing, and 20.html, and removing this thing, so then HTML special special characters example. Okay, so first one is the reserved keywords, right? So for suppose I have a paragraph. Okay, sample text with space. Okay, so for this space, so I am entering 1 2 3 4 entries. Okay, I'm giving the 4 default spaces. Okay, so I'm giving the 4 spaces. So when I execute this one, So same thing only 20.html. Okay, so there is no space, only one space is allowing in the paragraph. Okay, now I want three or four spaces, then I have to give the this one NBSP, or otherwise if you want to give the decimal entity we can give this one. Okay, instead of one space, so then this is the one, and also we can give the NBSP 3 and 4. Okay, now you can see, right? So we are able to see four spaces. Okay, so this is the way to give the space between the word and word. Okay, so the next one is the next character is the quote character, then apostrophe s, so then ampersand, less than, greater than, all these symbols we are having in the keyboard. Okay, left parenthesis, right parenthesis, so all these are the quotes from 34, 60, 62, 35, 37, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, then 47. So the next one, so copyright and trademark. These are all the symbols we are having in the keyboard. Okay, so this is the slash and hyphen also we are having, plus also we are having, star also we are having, percentile we are having. So these are all the reserved keywords. All these characters we are having in our keyboard. Okay, so the next one is the copyright and trademark characters. So then how we can display this thing? So then H2 copyright copyright symbols. So then, so if we want to display the copyright symbols, so then we have a ampersand copy. Okay, and also you can display with this also. Okay, now if you can see this one, so we are able to see two copyright symbols. Okay, so I'm giving an idea. See now, two copyright symbols. So at the same time, a registered and trademark. Okay, so copyright symbols we are using for content copyrights and web applications we can use it. So the next one is the trademark. So when so this one we can use for the products. Okay, if the product is having the trademark, so then they can use this symbol. Okay, ampersand trade. And also we are having the hexadecimal entity code. Okay, trademark symbol. So the next one is registered. Registered, this is for any organization. So if you want to register, then so we can get this symbol. Okay, registered symbol. How we can get this one? So this way. So we can use this one. Ampersand reg. Yeah. Okay. So this is the one. Okay, so the next one is after these symbols, so currency symbols. So if you want to display the currency symbol, so in our keyboard we are having only dollar symbol, so we cannot see other symbols. Okay, so suppose if you want to display the pound symbol, so then we can use so this one H2 symbol. This is for pounds. Pound. So then next one is the cent symbol. Cent. Okay, so other symbols also there. So dollar, directly we can use this dollar symbol. Okay, so then euros. euro symbol. See, so this is the for if you want to display the rupee symbol also having one hexadecimal or rupee symbol HTML code. See, so this is the hexadecimal code for rupee symbol. So then ampersand. So then this is the one. Okay, we have to use the hash also. I think. So then rupee symbol. This is not it. Yes, this one we can able to use this. Okay. Then so this way we can get it. So if we don't have here, so then we can get from the Google. So all the characters is having the hexadecimal entities, hexadecimal codes for each and every character is having hexadecimal character. So at the same time, so till now, so reserved keywords, copyright and currency symbol. So then quotation mark and apostrophe s entities. So then arrow entities. So then suit entities. Suit entities means playing card icons. Okay. So these are the special characters we are having in HTML5. Okay. These also these symbols also came after releasing the HTML5 only. Okay. So these are the special characters in HTML5. So next topic is HTML meta tag, which is very important tag for search engines. Okay, so in the HTML meta elements can be used to describe the properties of HTML document. So what it is saying? So if you want, so it is describing the properties of our program. Okay, such as author, expiry date of document, and list of keywords, and document author, description of the web page. Okay, so this information present in the meta tag is crucial for search engines. So it is very important for search engines because of that information will be used by search engine to ensure the content a user is searching for. For suppose, so whenever you are going to the search engine, so what you search now, so rupee symbol HTML code you are search. Rupee symbol HTML code. So this is one keyword, this is one keyword. Okay, so then if you can type HTML, so first thing is the first it will come, so W3 schools. Okay, so this in this, so whenever I type this keyword, so whenever, so you are whatever keyword you are searching, okay, so that keyword will be available in the meta keyword. Okay, that keyword we have to give in meta keywords. So the next one, so after searching, we are getting the results from the search engine, right? So we are getting the result from the search engine. So this one, so whatever this one, so this is the title of our document. Title of our document, whatever title we are giving. Okay, so that is the title of document. So the next one, this description we can give in, so meta description. Okay, so we can give meta description. This is the page link, this is the page link. So what is the important, so when your web pages needs to listing in search engine, so first keywords is the important one. So the next one is the description is the important one. So these two things are very important. So at the same time, so title also important. Without title, so if we can write the HTML document, there is no use. So definitely we have to give the title of each and every document. Okay, so then we can see how we can place the meta tags and all this. 21.html meta tag the tag example. Okay, so first one, so where we can give that information, it is not displaying in the browser. So whatever information we are writing, so that information we cannot see in the window. Okay, so first one, title also we are not seeing. So 21.html. See now here it is displaying title, meta tag example. So the next one, meta meta name equal to keywords. So the next one is description. Sorry, content. So whatever keywords, these keywords we cannot place these keywords. So we don't bother about the what content we have to place inside of that. So they are having some specialists. So those guys, SEO guys can do all these things. Okay. So whatever keywords we have to place it inside of this one. Okay, so HTML, so then HTML5. So if you want to place multiple keywords, so we have to separate with the comma. Okay, web programming. Okay, so these type of keywords we can place inside of meta keywords. Then close this one. Okay, so meta. So there is no close tag for this one because of there is no content. We cannot display any content inside of meta tag, right? So this is useful for search engines. The next one is the meta name equal to description. So then content equal to, so then HTML5 hypertext markup language. Okay, so this way we can provide the content. So then next after that title we are given, name we are given, description. These three things are very very important. Okay, so next one, so whenever you are seen in the gaming web application. Okay, so every time the score is keep on updating, every time the score keep on updating every 1 second, right? So if we want to refresh that one, if we want to refresh our window every time, so we have to use that one also in meta keyword. Okay, so that name is http equivalent. So then now meta http equivalent equal to a refresh. Okay, so then content equal to how many seconds we want to refresh our web page. Okay, for so every 2 seconds we want to refresh this one. So then, so it is refresh. Okay, when i when I reload this one, so it is, see, if you can observe here, this globe is moving. Okay, okay, so it is keep on refreshing. All right, so that is the thing. So the next one, so if you want to redirect, if you want to redirect to this one to another page, if you want to redirect after few seconds to another page, so we can give this way, refresh content. So after 5 seconds this one redirected to, so this is the one. So every 2 seconds it is refreshing. Then we can comment, so we can see. So we have to place this one into the server. Then only So these HTTP related things are working. Okay, we have to place in server. So it is refreshing. Okay. So then if you want to redirect that one, so we have to place same thing, then we can redirect to the, it is redirected to the specified website. Okay. So the next one, another one, so we can place the author also. Meta name equal to author. Okay. So content equal to, so then this way we can place the author info. Okay, so all these things are very important, so must and should. So we have to use the title and the keywords and description. These three things are very important. So if our web page needs to place in search engines, then we have to place these three things. Okay, so that is the meta information we can provide in header tag only. So these meta information we can place in header tag only, not in body tag. Okay, meta information. Next one is HTML styles. HTML styles. So also important concept. So the HTML styles is used to change or add some styles on HTML elements. Okay. So using HTML, we are preparing the skeleton. So to beautify that one, so we have to write the CSS. Okay. We have to write the styles. Styles is nothing but CSS is nothing but cascading style sheets. Okay, CSS, we have to write the style. So giving the style by ourselves will override the default style of the elements. Okay, then how we can give the style? Okay, see this one. So same thing I am copying 22.html. See it here. So I don't want these two things. So because of it is refreshing. So then, so this one meta tag HTML style tag example. Okay, so these two things also not required. So then now I have a some content h1. Okay, style tag example. Okay, so then paragraph in the elements. Okay, so then this is h1 and paragraph tag. Each and every element we are having the one specific css that is called user agent style sheet. So if we can observe this one, so through inspect elements, so for each one we are having this style. Display block, font size 2em, margin block start, so margin block end, margin inline start, inline end, font weight bold. So for paragraph also we are having. To override this one, to meet the client requirement, we have to write the style sheet. Okay, so in this style sheet, so we are having the different ways to apply the style sheet. Okay, so first one is inline HTML. Adding the styles to the HTML element, first way is inline HTML. So inline HTML means whenever you are defining the styles for specific tag, so we have to write, first we have to write the, so which element you are writing. So that means a selected. Okay, so then after that, instead of curly braces, so we can write the that style property means, so for suppose I want to increase the font, so for that purpose, so that each and every style, so we are having so unique property. So for suppose if you want to increase the font, so then we have to use the font size is the property name. Okay, property name. So then after colon, so we have to give the value of that property. So this is the syntax to write the, this is the syntax to write the style sheet. Okay, so forget about this one. So now, so whenever you are writing the inline style, so we are having the three ways we can include. So we can discuss this one, and we are in CSS classes. Okay, so first one is the, so we can use the style tag, style attribute inside of this open tag only. Whatever attributes you are using, so all those attributes we have to apply inside of the open tag, inside of the open tag. So for applying this style, so we have to use the style attribute. Okay, style attribute inside of what type of properties we have to implement for h1. Okay, so here the selector is always there, so no need to use the selector here for inline elements, inline styling. When you are writing, so basically we are writing styles for this tag only, so no need to mention specific separately. So when we are writing outside of this element, for suppose internal, so this way is called the internal. At the time we have to write the style tag inside style tag. So for which element you are writing, so for which selector you are writing, we have to mention in that way. So suppose if you are writing inside of that element, so no need to mention that element name. Okay, just you have to give the style, then so property name and value. So suppose I want to increase this font size, so 50 pixel. Okay, 50 pixel. And also I'm changing the color. Okay, color equal to right. Okay, so same way for paragraph, same way for paragraph. So style, so already given, font size, 20 pixel, and color is green we can do. So this way we can define the style, inline style. So if you can give like this, so this process is called inline. Okay, so when we execute this one, so you can see. Okay, so this way it is. So for suppose, so when I write another paragraph here, another paragraph here. Okay, so then sample text for applying the styles. Okay, so here I am already written the paragraph, same style. So I want to apply here. So then, so again I need to copy it. So when I write the inline style, so again I need to copy and I can place it here. So that will be bit difficult, and also it will no time, also it will take in more. Okay, so for that purpose only, so we have another two ways. So that one is inline, no, sorry, internal and external. So we can see the internal now, so then external, so we can see in the CSS class. Okay, so we are writing the paragraph CSS here. Okay, so this is the selector. So then inside curly braces, so whatever properties we need, so we can copy, and also color gray. Okay, now you can see, so we don't need to write two times. So then you can remove this one. Okay, you don't need to write two times, so we are already written. So whatever paragraphs we are writing, so for all those paragraphs it is applied. Okay, now you can see, you can write n number of paragraphs. So then for all the paragraphs it's automatically applied. So when we write the internal styles, now you can see. So this is the way to apply the CSS styles for HTML elements. Okay, clear? So the next one is script. So then please rejoin again. So it is closing in 1 minute.